Good morning, dear students. Today we will learn Standard 8 Mathematics. In the previous video, we have learned Practice Set 15.2. Today, in this video, we will learn Practice Set 15.3 of 15th lesson area. First, we learn the meaning of trapezium. The trapezium is a quadrilateral with two parallel sides. The parallel sides of trapezium are called bases and the non-parallel sides of the trapezium are called legs. It is also called a trapezoid. Now, let's see the meaning of isosceles trapezium. An isosceles trapezium is a trapezium in which the non-parallel sides are equal in measure. In simple words, children, trapezium means a trapezium is a figure in which a pair of opposite sides are parallel. A trapezium is called an isosceles trapezium if non-parallel sides are equal. Okay, children. Now, I'll explain these meanings with the help of figure. Children, here is a figure of trapezium. Okay, A and B. These two are parallel sides. A is the short base and B is a long base. Okay, children. Now, AD and BC. These two are non-parallel sides. So, it's known as, children, legs. If these two sides are congruent, then that trapezium is called as, children, isosceles trapezium. Okay. Now, here is the H, children. Okay. H means height. Now, let's learn properties of trapezium. First one, only one pair of sides are parallel. In trapezium, children, only one pair of sides are parallel. Second property, non-parallel sides legs are equal in measure. Non-parallel sides, children, are equal. If they are equal, then it called as isosceles trapezium. Third property, the diagonals are equal in measure. Okay, children, trapezium diagonals are equal. Fourth property, the base angles are equal in measures. Okay, the base angles are equal, children. Fifth property, the opposite angles are supplementary. Here, children, in trapezium, opposite angles are 180. It means supplementary. Now, we learn, children, formula to find the area of a trapezium. Area of a trapezium equal to half into sum of the lengths of parallel sides into height. This is the formula, children, we use to find the area of a trapezium. Now, let's begin practice set 15.3. Question number 1. In quadrilateral ABCD, length AB equal to 13 cm, length DC equal to 9 cm, length AD equal to 8 cm, find the area of quadrilateral ABCD. Here, children, length of two parallel sides is given and height is given. Then that quadrilateral is a trapezium. Okay, because the formula is what, children? Yeah, length of multiply by sum of the length of parallel side into height. Two parallel side is given in the question and height is also given. So, here we use the formula area of trapezium. Okay. Now, first of all, we write given. Length AB equal to 13 cm. Length DC equal to 9 cm. And length AD equal to 8 cm. To find the area of quadrilateral ABCD. Quadrilateral ABCD is a trapezium. Okay, children. Now we use the formula, children, to find the area of trapezium. Area of trapezium equal to half into sum of the lengths of parallel sides into height. Okay, children, sum of the length of parallel sides. Sum means we have to do add of two parallel side into height. Now substitute the values, children. Area of quadrilateral ABCD equal to half into length AB plus length DC into length AD. Area of quadrilateral ABCD equal to half into 13 plus 9 into 8. First of all, 13 plus 9. What we get, children? 22. And 2 ones are 2 fours are. We can cancel 8. So we get, children, area of quadrilateral ABCD equal to 22 into 8. Area of quadrilateral ABCD equal to 88 square centimeter. Now the final statement, children, area of quadrilateral ABCD is 88 square centimeter. Question number 2. Lengths of two parallel sides of a trapezium are 8.5 cm and 11.5 cm respectively, and its height is 4.2 cm. Find its area. Here, children, length of two parallel sides is given and height is given. So here we use the formula, children, area of trapezium. First of all, we write given lengths of two parallel sides equal to 8.5 cm and 11.5 cm. Its height equal to 4.2 cm. To find, here what we have to find out, children? Area of trapezium. Area of trapezium. Now solution, children. Here we use the formula area of trapezium equal to half into sum of lengths of parallel sides into height, half into 8.5 plus 11.5 into 4.2. First we add, children, 8.5 plus 11.5. We get, children, 20. Half into 20 into 4.2. Now 2 and 20 we divide, children. We get 10 into 4.2. We get, children, 42 square centimeter. Last statement, area of trapezium is 42 square centimeter. Now question number 3. This is the last question of this exercise. Quadrilateral PQRS is an isosceles trapezium. Length PQ equal to 7 cm. Segment PM perpendicular to segment SR. Segment SM equal to 3 cm. Distance between two parallel sides is 4 cm. Find the area of quadrilateral PQRS. Here, children, PQ is a one parallel side. That measure is given 7 cm. Now another parallel side SR. That measure is not given, children. We have to find out. After that, we have to find out area of quadrilateral PQRS, because for finding the area, children, we required length of two parallel side and height. Here height is given, children. PM is a height. It is given 4 cm, right? And PQ is a one parallel side. Its measure is given 7, and another parallel line is SR. That measure is not given. And SP and RQ, these two are, children, non-parallel side, but that two are congruent. That's why this trapezium is called as isosceles trapezium. Okay. Quadrilateral PQRS is an isosceles trapezium. Okay, children, why isosceles trapezium? Because non-parallel sides are congruent. Okay, that's why this trapezium is called as isosceles trapezium. Distance between parallel line is constant. The distance means, children, PM and QN both will be equal. So QN equal to 4 cm. In right angled triangle PMS and triangle QNR, hypotenuse PS equal to hypotenuse QR. PS and QR both will be children congruent and equal. Side PM equal to side QN. Triangle PMS equal to triangle QNR. These two are congruent children and equal by hypotenuse side test. Okay. Length NR equal to length SM. Okay. NR and SM. These two are congruent and equal by corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Okay children. Length NR equal to 3 centimeter. Okay children. Now next, quadrilateral PMNQ is a rectangle. Length MN equal to length PQ equal to 7 centimeter. Opposite sides of rectangle are congruent. Opposite sides are always congruent in rectangle children. Yes. Now next, length SR equal to length SM plus length MN plus length NR. Here children, SR is another parallel side. This measure we have to find out, right? So here we will add children SM plus MN plus NR. Length SR equal to 3 plus 7 plus 3. We get children 13 centimeter. Now we have length of two parallel side and height. Then we find now children area of a trapezium. Area of a trapezium equal to half into sum of the lengths of parallel sides into height children. Area of quadrilateral PQRS equal to half into length PQ plus length SR into length PM. PQ is children 7, SR is 13 and PM is 4. Now first of all we will add 7 plus 13. We get children 20. Okay. Half into 20 into 4. Now we divide children 2 and 20. We get children here 10. 10 into 4 we get 40 square centimeter. The final statement children. Area of quadrilateral PQR is 40 square centimeter.